folks, I hope you can see this alright. I can't tell, the sun is so bright, I can't tell whether I'm recording or not. But anyway, it was like Christmas this morning. You know, I knew I'd got some seeds, I thought I had some seeds. And then I was thinking, I thought, I know I've got some seeds. Because I'd got some vegetable seeds, what was to one side. But anyway, I've been looking this way and I couldn't find them. I knew they were in my studio, come office, come brewery, whatever you like to call it, my hobby room. But I couldn't find them. Anyway, I popped in there this morning and I'll be damned, I found them. So I've not even looked in here to see what we've got, but we've got all sorts of little goodies. I'm just hoping I've labelled things up. So let's have a look, because you're seeing these first hand. Ah! Well, I know what these are. The question is, what colour are they? It doesn't say. But what's in these bags is hollyhocks. So that's those. What about these? Ah, we've got some more hollyhocks. Ah, so that can be a job that I can sow for, get them going for next year. Oh, garden twine, folks. And what are these? I think these are all, anyone for a sugar? Oh, I think we can leave those up here, can't we? I think they're obviously rubbish. They're empty. They can go in my pocket. These can stay up here. Oh, cucumbers, folks. Right, these are from Lidl. They're brilliant, but they're a bit. They don't really say a great deal about sowing, when to sow them. It says germination 6 to 15 days, but it doesn't say when. But here we have some, and these are, I've got some market more here. It says sow February to June. So, what are they? Sow indoors. Yeah. So that's something that's something I could be doing now, because it's sow indoors February, March, April. So that's just right. So they're probably right, those cucumbers as well. So I might have a go at those. Lettuce. I suppose now I've got the birds, I could feed them with some lettuce, couldn't I? So maybe I will get some. I don't know about these Lollo Rossa. I don't know about that. Maybe I could have a go at some of that. Oh, iceberg lettuce. Lettuce all year round. Parsley. Oh, I've got some cauliflower here. Carrots. We have got some exhibition carrots what I've bought. So they're carrots, cauliflower and that. What else have we got in here? Got loads, folks. Got some more carrots. Leeks. Another leeks. Still not too late for those. Beetroot. Yeah, that's that one. No, I don't like those. Definitely not having those. Right, so that's something we could do. Those I don't want. Put those there. Well, we've got even more. Tomatoes, moneymaker, Alicante. What are these? Marmande. Oh, we've still got some of those left. I grew those last year. They were a success. Moneymaker, moneymaker, moneymaker. Right. So we could get some more tomatoes going. I'm not going to be able to do any of this morning, but hopefully this afternoon I'll be able to get a bit of sowing done. So kale, curly scarlet, dwarf green curled. Yeah, I need to get some curly kale growing as well. So that's another. Well, they're all kale. Right, in this area, it's no good with doing French beans or anything until into May, because we get frosts up to the beginning of June. So I probably, maybe about the 12th of May, I might start sowing these in the tunnel, and then I have to make sure that I fleece them in the tunnel if we get frost, because they're just the slightest hint of a frost, and that's it, they're gone. I've got some black and white kidney bean here, a couple of packs of those. I didn't buy these, folks. These are all either on magazines or I think I had a lucky dip, not last year, the year before. Courgettes. Oh, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 lots of courgettes. I've got a couple of cucumbers here. Where's the cucumbers? They're down there, so let's put those with those. I'm going to run out of space, aren't I, folks? Oh, we've got some yellow French beans here. Unfortunately, I tend to just grow the climbing ones now, but because I've got these extra beds, maybe that's an option. I could put some of these in some of those. Ah, this is where all these went. I've got all I've got some more kidney beans here. I've got all the foxgloves from 2015, all the nice coloured ones. I wondered where they'd gone. Oh, here's the cornflowers. These are the seeds what I saved off mine last year. These I can actually sprinkle now into the beds and just lightly cover with a bit of soil. So you know what? I might put these in at home. I might do one here, which is that one, and these are going to go home. I'm going to put those in there so I don't forget. This I'm going to put down here. More carrots, runner beans. Aduki bean seeds. Ah, and here's, I've got a load of seeds in here, obviously beans, but I'm not sure what they are. I've got some peas here. What are these then? Kelvedon Wonder. Oh, and they're still in date, 2017. Not that I bother about dates, but maybe that's something else I could. There's 300 seeds there apparently. I don't know. I've never grown peas before, so that's something else we could look at. Oh, I've still got some Victoria rhubarb left. Cosmos. Yeah, I need to get some more of those in, so that's definitely a job for this afternoon. We've got some hanging basket selection. We've got here. I think they're Cosmos. More rhubarb. I've got all sorts of goodies in here, folks. I think I've got more than enough to keep me going for this afternoon. I think maybe it's time to get a few veg going. I'll have to look at... I'll have to take some care in deciding what I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm glad I found those. Cosmos, that is definitely because I've got some orders and those, so I'll tell you what, have we got an open packet in here? Oh, it's an empty packet. Oh, it's before I started dating them, folks. I used to just keep the packet to remind me. Sensation mix. I'm almost certain these are Cosmos. We're going to grow them as Cosmos, folks. There you are. So I've got enough. Those I'm going to sprinkle on now. This lot I can look at this afternoon. These can go in the shed here. So those are to go at home. Well, I've stuck those with there. Right. I just want to thank you again for all the new subscribers who have been watching my channel, all the new likes, comments, much appreciated. Everything seems to be going up, so I think the general consensus is that you're enjoying the content. I'm going to try to think a bit more about some of the videos, rather than just do it on the spur of the moment. But it might not always work out that way. You'll have to excuse me for squinting, not that you'll be able to see me behind these glasses, but the sun is so bright and it is so warm here. Are you enjoying it, babies? I think they like the sun. Yeah. Yeah, it's glorious, blue sky. There's hardly a cloud in the sky at the moment. I hope it's like it this afternoon, because that's when I'm going to be actually doing my work. All I've come up this morning is I've actually cleaned the coop out and fed them, and then this afternoon I'll be back. I need to top their waters up, and maybe I might give the actual run a bit of a sweep out, but we'll see. One of my future projects, I've got to sort out the compost at the back of my shed. Now, compost is something I've never really got involved in. I've just bought my bags and I've just dumped the stuff there. You know, I've always tried to make sure that there's no twitch or nettles or stuff in it. But it's been dumped there, and I need to get some bins set up and get it working properly. Because the bin what I had at the top of the plot, which I emptied when I put the raised beds in, I used it to flatten out the soil there. It was amazing stuff, you know, and I never did anything with that. So yeah, I can see why there's a lot of attention goes into creating your own compost, and that it's something I'm going to have to sort out when I get to the back, sort the back of the shed out here, get it all organised better. Right, I am going to leave you now, and I'll be back later. Good afternoon, folks, and we're back at the allotment, and I've got various seeds that I want to get on with today. I think the first one what I'm going to do is some Cosmos, because we do like a cosmos, and I've got friends and relatives who want some, so let's show you what cosmos seed looks like. There we are. And all I'm going to do with these are ones what I picked myself off my plants from either last year or the year before, and I'm just going to sprinkle them over. I've got loads, and we'll see what happens. So that's basically it, and then again just a sprinkle of soil over the top. So it's not much, just about I suppose about a quarter of an inch, about 5mm. This Jack's Magic, by the way, folks, is lovely soil. Oh. Let's get a pen out. Should have got that out first. Oh well. We're not sure what cosmos these are. I know they're going to be the pink ones, so it's probably a sensation. But I'm just going to put cosmos. And what's the date? Is it the 30th today? I think it is 30th of the 3rd. Stick that in. Going to have to water that. So I'm just going to put it down on the floor for a moment. So that's one. What we got here? These look like marigolds to me. I'm not sure whether they are African or French, but we'll grow some of those. I'm just going to sprinkle some of those over here. I've even got my doubts whether these are marigolds. They might not be. They're looking very much like cosmos. Oh well, I guess we'll soon find out. So we'll put that one out of the way. Yeah, they're not marigolds. I'm going to put down. I think we're going to put down cosmos question mark on these. So there you are, folks. There's a lesson. Make sure you label your bags up. I could have swore that I actually did. So whether the writing's faded, as I say, I think I've had these a few years. Soon know when they start growing what they are. Right, so we'll put cosmos, marigold, question mark, 30th of the 3rd. Another one done. Okay folks, I know this is something that many of you will have never done or probably frown upon, but I had great success last year with growing my carrots in a tray and transplanting. They were the actual biggest biggest carrots. And Sean from the Allotment channel, from the Hawk channel, sorry, he saw the results. So there you are, folks. So we're going to give it a try again this year. I'm just going to sprinkle them. There's absolutely loads of those left, so they can be saved for another day. Right, what I've actually done, let's see if you can see, I've just put 5 rows of these across, and what I'm going to do now is lightly cover them with some soil, and then I'll be able to transplant these when they grow into wherever I want them. Mustn't forget to label them up. And these are Chantenay, red cord too. Today's date, 30th of the 3rd. Another job done. Right. So the next job, I've got some tomatoes. These are marmande. I grew these last year. They're meant to be an outdoor, but I had them in the polytunnel. And up until I got blight, they were alright. Right. Let's just show you what they look like for those of you who've never seen them before. Hope you can see that alright. I'm actually just going to sprinkle them across this time, folks. Normally I put them in rows and space them out evenly, but this year I'm not going to do it. We're just going to take the chances, and then I'll separate them at the end. Again, about 1/4 inch of soil over the top. tomato, marmande, oh, date, mustn't forget the date, 30th of the 3rd. There we are. Another one done. I'm just having a look to see what else I've got to do. I've got another 2, 3, 4. I've got another. I need to get another 5 trays of soil put together. So I'm going to be back in a minute. Oh, sorry about the rubbing post. I think I've got dog hair on me and I'm sweating. Must be 35 degrees in here and I've still got thermals on. Right, my next job. I've got some hollyhock seeds that I collected last year from some lovely, very beautiful red plants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sow some of those in the tray. Let's just put that over there a minute. So what I'm going to do with these is spread them out. So I'm going to put 2 inches apart. So that'll be 4 across. And then I'm going to put them about, so probably about 2 inches, no, 1 3/4 inch or 45 mil apart, the rows. I suppose I want to show you what seed looks like. That's what seed looks like. Still got quite a lot left of those, so I'll keep those for another year. Tie those up. Again, about 1/4 inch of soil. Maybe 1/2 inch, it doesn't matter too much. Interesting, because I know I labelled these up, folks, last year on this bag, and the writing's not on there now, so it must have come off, because I know for a fact I've put the writing on. So I'm going to put those down on the floor, because I'm going to water those, and it's best if I do it on the floor. I mean, I could do it on the racking, but I'm going to do it on the floor. I can give it a good soaking. Oh. Again, we've got another lot of hollyhocks here, and this time we've got so many. I'm just gonna sprinkle these across. And then I can thin them out afterwards. There we are. Now, if I remember right, hollyhocks do need, they do need to have a propagator lid on the top. They do like to have a bit of moisture, a bit of condensation in that, so they can be a bit tricky to grow. In fact, I think last year I only had about a dozen what I managed to grow. And I know I did plant more, so we'll see how it goes this year. But I think last year I did them earlier, whereas this year I'm sowing them later and I've got that bit more warmth in the soil, in the tunnel, and in the sun's that much stronger. You see, what I would have done previously is just gone mad and sown trays full, but I'm not going to. I'm just limiting myself to a tray now of whatever I grow, apart from cosmos, which I know I do need a lot of. Right, just having a peep, see what we've got in here. Is that the ones we've just had? It is, isn't it? We've used those up already. Those can all go back into a bag, so I know that I've actually used them. I have been also busy today, folks, outside. I've actually filled another 7 raised beds. So yeah, it's all go. I'm not going to take you up. I'll show you that another time when I've actually put some plants in. Or I might show you a bit later. I'm not sure what the time is, so well, I suppose we ought to check, hadn't we? As I say, I'm always against the clock. Let's have a quick peep. Yeah, I think that's about it for me for today. I shall be back tomorrow to do some more sowing. I think we'll probably do some filming of the hens tomorrow. As I say, I did clean them out today. I gave them a treat. They've had some mealy worms. They love that. Well, they went mad with that. And tomorrow, I think, you'll probably notice I've taken the perennials, what I had in here, what I kept over the winter, which I never got around to putting in anywhere. I think tomorrow I might start looking for somewhere to put some of these flowers. I've got a selection of different perennials. I've also I've got some lupins and different things. Maybe I might take some to put at home in the beds. But I've got to have a think about that. So that might be a job for tomorrow. As I say, still got more sowing. Still got lots of space in here. And just a matter of, you know, doing a bit each day, getting through it all. Hopefully, in the next week, if I do maybe 3 or 4 a day, I might get through most of the ones what I need to get in. So yeah, okay, I shall see you tomorrow, if not later. Okay folks, I know I said I was going to be back tomorrow, but I just thought maybe you'd like to see just how the polytunnel's looking now, seed wise, with everything. I've put some propagated tops over today's what I've planted, and you can see the broad beans going lovely. So yeah. And here's the raised beds, what I've done today. I've got 6 here, and I've also got a 3-tier one here, which I'm still thinking about what I might grow in there. I think it might be a courgette, but we'll see. Yeah, folks, you can see, we might as well give you a little tour, might I? You can see that the gooseberry bush now is almost out in leaf. And just look at the fruit trees. This is the pears. They're actually out at home. We've got, I'm not sure it is leaves or blossom, but it's, well, we've got blossom on the plum tree out. And there's the plum tree. Get these off. And that on. There we are, so it's looking good. Conference pear. Another pear here. Another plum tree. Looking good. And here's the apple tree. It's a Braeburn. Oh, and I'm not having much luck with that cutting globe at the moment, so I have heard you've got to do more, you just don't rely on one. So I have scraped it off a bit more and put some more powder on, so we'll just have to see what happens. I've got loads of those, but it's a catch up. Just look at the rhubarb, folks. We've had 3 pickings so far. I think I might pick another stick for today. I love it with a bit of sugar. And you say that one's growing up nicely. This is the champagne one. And, oh, you can see that the 2 what I've got in here, they're all shooting well as well. Plus the one down there. So I'm just thinking, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 there, which I can rely on for giving me a good crop. Oh, and these give me a good one as well. So I think there's 1 or 2 there, 7 we'll say. And then I've got, oh, we've got, I noticed this morning, that one's shooting there. That should actually give me some, because that's quite a big root. But the other 3, I don't know, maybe they died. But never mind. Never mind. So, I can't remember, I've lost track now. Was that 8 what I've got? And then obviously, these are big heavy croppers here. And I've actually manured it well. So we've got another 2 in here. So I think I've got 10 rhubarb plants. Plus I've got another 2 which have gone in, new ones for next year. Which give me, they're the living stone. Oh, here's those perennials. I've put them out for tomorrow. I'm going to stick them in somewhere. And also I've got these out of the polytunnel today. So these are all my oriental poppies that I grew from seed. And these are those, oh God, why do I always forget the name of these? They're oriental poppies at the back. And these are lupins, which need to go in. So lots happening, lots of flowers. And I keep looking at my strawberries and I'm sure they're getting more and more greener, more fresh growth. I gave them all water. Right, that's it folks, I'm going home. It's tea break time, cake time, and time to relax. You can see the folks right at the distance. Let's just zoom in. They're having their cup of tea. They are. Okay. Thanks for watching. They are folks. The hens are saying goodbye for today.